Hello, cruisers. This is Rick Wade, the Texas Cruiser. Latest cruise news. We've got quite a bit to cover here. Allure of the Seas has arrived in Spain for her makeover to get amped. Over $100 million makeover. She's going to be up to the speed of the other Oasis class ships as far as the restaurants, amenities, and so forth. I'm really looking forward to seeing her again when she comes to Galveston, see all the changes made to the ship. Things I heard about, so like they're going to get the big abyss, the big fish head that you slide down and all that stuff. So, yep, she's going to be awesome again, awesome still, but she's going to be awesome even further with all these new restaurants and amenities added to her. Staying with the vein with the Royal Caribbean, the Captain Kate, she has decided to leave the Celebrity Cruise Line. It's a sad day for many of us. I was hoping that she'd be captain the Beyond, Celebrity Beyond, or one of the celebrity ships to bring it to Galveston, and I'm really looking forward to that possibility happening. But she's decided with her health issues that she had recently, and then the loss of her cat, Bug Naked, and I tell you what, she says she's not leaving sailing per se, but she is going to step away from being a captain for a while at least. And, reconnect with family and stuff like that, because that being a captain takes you away from family quite a bit. So really, she's a phenomenal lady, and really looking, hopefully she'll have a great career from here on. Whatever she does, she'll be awesome. No doubt about that. Speaking of awesome ladies, Kyndle Fire. She's the cruise director on the Jubilee presently. She's received a pretty awesome award from Carnival Cruise Line. They had their big convention that they have every year, and she was named the Cruise Director of the Year. So she deserved every ounce of accolades that she received and receives. And she is an awesome lady, and she brings Texas style cruising to us here in Galveston. So hats off to you, Miss Fire, and I continue to see some great stuff from you. The Star Trek, the Adventure of the Seas is going to have a Star Trek cruise coming up February 20th of 2026. And of course, as luck have it, William Shatner is going to be on board. And you know that William Shatner is going to be on board is going to be crazy. I bet more than anything the ship's already filled up. I have a neat little artist rendition of cruise ship with the wharf pods on, whatever you call those things, off the Enterprise and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. But Walter Koenig could be on there also. Chekhov. You're going to have quite a few other people who are people from the previous, I guess we would call the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Discovery. Nana Visitor, who was Kira Nearest, Terry Farrell, Jadzia Dax, there you go. John Delancey, Q. Jonathan Frakes will be on board. Riker. And a few others. Doug Jones, who was Saru in the Discovery series. Like I said, it's going to have all kinds of characters on board, and these people that people are going to really, want to spend time, ask questions about the series and their experiences. So it's going to be an awesome cruise. I'm sure it will go to, of course, to Coco Cay and San Juan and Puerto Plata. They'll have 3 sea days, and of course, Adventure's an awesome ship. So, yeah, it's going to be an awesome cruise. I guarantee that ship is already probably booked up. So you know how many Trekkies out there, and I'm one. So it's going to be an awesome cruise. So one more thing, it's kind of interesting tidbit of information I read in Cruise Fever. And with the title of this article is called Cruise Ships with the Best/Worst Space to Guest Ratio. They compared 9 cruise lines, and what it is they determine a number, and basically what the number is tonnage per passenger. And they kind of did the one number for the whole cruise line, and then the number for the various ships on board, of the various ships in the corporation. So Carnival come in. Okay, what you do is take the gross tonnage, and then, like I said, you divide that by the number of passengers, you come up with a number. Carnival Cruise Lines averages out to 36.56 space per passenger, tonnage space per passenger. MSC's 3702, Norwegian 40.06, Royal Caribbean come in at 40.08. You imagine their numbers kind of high because of those Oasis class, Icon, so forth, have all those spaces. Now, the number does not include the open spaces. So, like the Oasis, they have the Central Park and the Boardwalk. That number does not calculate in. It does not include those areas, but it does include all the closed-in spaces. Princess Cruise Line comes in at 40.08. I mean, I said 40.08. Well, that was Virgin Cruise Line. That was not Royal Caribbean. Princess is 40.08, same as Virgin. Holland America comes in at 40.96. Royal Caribbean comes in, the correct number is 41.5. That's the good number for Royal Caribbean. Now, Celebrity comes in at 42.57, and believe it or not, the top cruise line with the most space per passenger, Disney Cruise Lines, 52.41 tons, gross tons per passenger. That's interesting. I guess because Disney has all the features and stuff for, related to Disney. They look for the lower, not so much into the high number of passengers, but what they offer, the experience, the Disney experience. So they're going to have all that space for that. You can go to my Facebook page, the Texas Cruiser, and I'll provide a link to this, or you can actually go to Cruise Fever and just type a search called ratio, and you'll pull this up. But I will have this on there too. You get to see all the various cruise ships and within the corporations, Carnival Cruise Lines. The one to always draw my eye to real quick is Jubilee. Jubilee come in at 34.22. The ship with the most capacity per passenger, believe it or not, the Carnival Encounter and Carnival Adventures both come in at 41.87 and 92. That's those two ships Carnival just repurposed from P&O to Carnival ships. The regular Carnival ship, Carnival Spirit come in at the highest number. The Legend, Miracle, Pride, and Spirit all come in at the same 41.67 gross tonnage per ship, per passenger, excuse me. Royal Caribbean, the highest capacity ship, believe it or not, is Mariner, which is in Galveston right now, 44.91 gross tonnage per passenger. Icon came in at 44.32. Star, which is coming in, is going to be 44.32. So it's a good interesting spreadsheet. See what it shows the double capacity. They work off a double capacity number on the ships, gross tonnage, and then you get your calculation of the passenger ratio. So anyway, folks, things are getting interesting. I really don't think this noise about taxing the cruise lines and all that is going to go very far. There's a little simple thing called the Jones Act, something that I have been complaining about for many, many, many years, that the Jones Act needed to go away. It's kind of affecting the itineraries of some of the cruise lines. They have to go to a foreign port. When they leave from a U.S. port, they got to go to a foreign port before they can go into another U.S. port. They can't continue to go to various U.S. ports one after the other because they're not U.S. built ships. and then that'll have that American flag on the stern. Now, if they do away the Jones Act, some of that stuff could change, but and I tell you what, the cruise lines, they do pay a whole ton of taxes. You can see all the effects of that down in Galveston. There's every time they put another terminal in, the fees and taxes and stuff goes up, the income. So anyway, we'll have to keep an eye on, see what happens on that. And I don't think that the political leadership of this country want to mess with that Jones Act, even though I think it ought to go away anyway. And that will help them to determine how they can tax the cruise lines. But till that happens, I don't see it happening. And the Royal Caribbean rollout of the short cruise calendar is getting close. They said on the week of the 27th, this is the week of the 27th. Usually when they say the week of the 27th, that means it's going to be after the 27th. So hopefully it'll roll all that out this weekend. When they do, I will be doing a video going through all that, see who's coming, who's going away. We do know that Harmony's going to Europe early 2026. And then Symphony's coming we're going to have Allure for a few months in the middle of that. And then Symphony comes here after that. And she's going to be here for the duration through the end of the present calendar, the first part of 2027. We did see Liberty Seas briefly pop up on the calendar, and Mariner showing an extended stay. Both of those popped back away a day or two later. That's just, this is not the first time that's happened. Usually that does mean, though, that the ships are coming here, even though they weren't quite ready to roll that out yet. So anyway, folks, y'all have a great week. The weather's getting a whole lot nicer here in Galveston area, and warming up a little bit, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Come to Galveston, spend some time, and watch your ships come and go, and hopefully you're on them. So anyway, folks, y'all have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. By the way, hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope to catch you on a future cruise. Bye.